How to find your compatible lover? The principles of a happy and long-lasting love relationship. Are you single and hoping for a long-term, passionate love relationship in the future? Or have you just started dating a person and you don't know whether to have a love relationship with that person or not? Do you have so many questions to ask your partner, but you don't know where to start from and you don't want to scare them away with your questions? Are you dating and wondering if you found the perfect match? Do you want me to tell you how to figure out if it's worth trying to have a love relationship with the person you just went on your first date with? I'm here to help you with practical advices. If you are at the beginning of the dating process, if you are in the courting phase and in the mutual discovery phase, watch my video, How to Find Your Compatible Lover, because in this video I'll offer you practical step-by-step advices about how to put in practice the principles of a happy and long-lasting love relationship. At the end of my video, I'll give you practical advices that can help you to start and to grow a healthy romantic relationship. But I'll also offer you practical questions that you can ask your partner in order for you to understand if there is compatibility between the two of you. Clarification. If you want to have a happy, lasting romantic relationship, most of these principles have to be reached together, not just one or two of them. Let's go straight to number 1. Chemistry. We have to admit that if there is no initial attraction towards a certain person, there is no desire to have other types of romantic connections. We can speak about the possibility of having a romantic relationship only if there is attraction between the two partners. This attraction can appear at the beginning of the relationship between two strangers, or this attraction can appear during different encounters between two colleagues or two neighbors, etc. Chemistry is one of the most important traits that attracts us to potential partners. Sexual chemistry is very important from the very beginning. If you start a relationship and you don't feel the attraction at all, that relationship will not last. How would you describe the chemistry that you felt in the past? I am Alice, dating and relationship coach, and if you are new on my channel, subscribe on my YouTube channel, Alice, the key of your relationship. Like and share my videos. Please enable notifications by clicking the bell icon. Now, the psychological answer to my previous question is that sexual chemistry is very strong. The very strong but ineffable feeling that you feel in your body when you're attracted to someone. Typically, this attraction is physical, but it can also be intellectual or emotional. The sexual chemistry can be intoxicating, distracting, and it can become all-consuming. Generally, men are those that feel the physical sexual attraction more than women, because men are visual creatures and men fall in love with their eyes first of all. We, psychologists, have discovered that women experience more the emotional or the intellectual attraction because women are more emotional beings and they fall in love with their hearing, with their air, but also with their imagination, with their mind, with their soul. I must underline that regarding the initial physical or emotional attraction, there are exceptions in both genders. If you want me to talk about sapiosexuality or grey sexuality, but also about what causes sexual chemistry, write me in the comment section below. So, my practical advice is to be realistic and to ask yourself this question. Do I feel a unique sexual attraction towards the person that I'm dating with right now? Ask yourself this question, and if your answer is yes, then this should help you to decide to give a chance to this relationship and to continue the dating process. I must underline this. Beyond the initial attraction, relationship experts agree that compatibility creates a bond that stands the test of time and of happiness. Don't go anywhere, because I'll be back with amazing secrets about how to discover if you are compatible with the person you just started dating. How to find your compatible lover? The principles of a happy and long-lasting love relationship. I said that if you feel a strong, unique sexual chemistry towards the person that you start dating, then you can start a relationship with that person, if also the following principles of compatibility are met. But regarding the sexual chemistry, my personal advice is: try as much as possible to not have sexual relationships from the very beginning of your romantic encounters. Be patient and discover each other's minds, each other's souls, and only if there is an intellectual connection and an emotional connection, you can then try to see if there is also the sexual connection between the two of you. It is your personal choice to agree or not to agree with me regarding the fact that my recommendation is to wait and to have sex only after you feel an intellectual connection and an emotional connection. But if you want to start a healthy and lasting romantic relationship, first of all, give yourself the time to feel an intellectual connection and an emotional connection. These connections require time and many dates in public places. My suggestion, especially for women, is do not have sex on the first 3 or 4 dates or even more. There are so many reasons why a woman should not have sex on her first 3 or 4 dates. And one of the most important reasons is that it is in our human DNA to value more the person that we put more effort to conquer them. Men value more the woman for whom they make a greater effort to conquer them. On the other side, men in their DNA are hunters, and hunters like the process of hunting as much as they like what they have achieved in the end. But I'll speak more about the psychology behind the sex on the first dates in my future videos, so keep watching my future videos. We live a paradox. Although we are hyper-connected with the help of technology and social networks, the distance between people has increased. Nowadays, a superficial communication is established, but a genuine connection is rarely established anymore. Even though we live in the century where we communicate the fastest in all of human history, we fail to establish deep connections. We, the psychologists, encounter the situation of people talking without speaking, but also of people hearing without listening. Why are there no more deep connections or genuine emotions? Why are these deep connections so rarely met? It is so sad that there are so many lonely people on this earth, even though we live in the digital century, in the century where all kinds of information, all kinds of emotions, all kinds of feelings can be expressed instantly. But I can help you and I can offer you some ways through which you can have a deep connection with your partner. I can help you to realize if you can have a happy, lasting love relationship together with the person that you have just started dating. Number 2 sign of compatibility in your relationship is that you two have similar core values and similar moral principles, which can create an intellectual connection, but also an emotional connection. It is normal for you and your significant other to have differences and to have individual core values. But a sign of a relationship compatibility is that you share important values, that you find common values for your couple. But what are core values? Core values are the basic beliefs that guide our actions and decision making. They shape who who we are as individuals and can also help to guide us in our relationships. When love goes wrong, nothing goes right, isn't it so? When love goes wrong, Alice is the key of your relationship. My name is Alice and I'm dating and relationship coach. I want to bring value to your life. My mission is empowering you to create and live the life you love, the relationship that you love. This channel is all about helping you to build great sensual relationships so you can grow happy together with your partner. If you want to make your love life the best part of your life, hit the subscribe button, like and share this video to people who might need it. If you want to know how to find your compatible lover, you have to know why is having core values important. Core values are so important because they help us to stay true to ourselves. In a relationship, it can be easy to get caught up in the other person and lose sight of who we are as individuals. By having core values, we can stay grounded and remember what is truly important to us. It can be easy to forget our values when we are in the midst of a disagreement with our partner. But if we can remember what we value most, it can help to keep the relationship on track. If you are a respectful person, you can get mad or disagree without getting loud, mean, or violent. When both partners share the same core values, it creates a foundation of trust and respect. This can be the beginning of a really strong and healthy relationship that can last through many life tests. Sharing core values can also help partners communicate better. And we all know that in any relationship, communication is one of the keys. It is nice to share a favorite music band or your love for ice cream. But having similar views on family, life, money, and more help to establish a bond that goes beneath the surface. You don't have to see eye on eye on everything, but being able to respect each other's views and find a common ground brings harmony into your couple. Research studies find that having similarities regarding the core values and the moral principles create attraction and uncover more points of connection in a relationship. By sharing the same values, it can be easier to communicate with each other and understand where the other person is coming from. Examples of core values in love relationships: honesty, loyalty, respect, trust, communication, compromise, family, humor, forgiveness, romance, balance, growth, generosity, acceptance, honor, money, work ethic, which means that both partners put effort to make relationship work. For example, and this is just an example, and it does not have any connection with my personal life. So, for example, the most important value for my partner is money. For me, the most important value is family. Of course that to have money and to have a family are on the list of almost every person on this earth. But maybe money or family are not the number one priority of these persons. If my partner has his primary value, money, he will have 2 or even 3 jobs to earn this money, and he would not spend time together with me, with the family. He will motivate that he is working so hard for the best of our family. But I will not be happy because money is not my primary value, and because we will not spend time together, we will not be able to raise our future children together. This type of relationship would not be long-lasting because we don't have similar core values. We have to negotiate so that our primary values do not come into conflict. If we cannot find an agreement, it might be even better so that I find another person that has primary values similar to my values. It will be better for me to find a partner which has the priority family, like myself. And it will be better for the person that I just started to date to find another person which has a similar priority, money. Final thoughts on core values in relationships. Our relationships take up a large part of our lives, so it only makes sense that our core values would play a role in them. When both partners share similar core values, it can help to create a stronger bond. However, even if you don't share all of the same values, it's still possible to have a healthy and happy relationship. The most important thing is to communicate with each other and be respectful of each other's values. If you can do that, you'll be on your way to a strong and lasting relationship. Your values may even change a bit over time as you grow and change together. And because I promised you at the beginning of my video that I will offer you practical step-by-step advices if you stay with me till the end of my video, and because I always keep my promises, here are some questions that I recommend you to ask your date regarding the principles of having similar core values. Questions that Steve Harvey suggests you to ask. Ask your date these questions at the beginning of your possible relationship during the first 3-4 dates. Questions. What do you value more in a relationship? Which are your core values? Family, money, religion? Are you family oriented? What quality is most attractive to you in a partner? Name 3 things that you would like to have in common with your partner. What is one thing you would not tolerate in your romantic relationship? What is your biggest strength and weakness? These principles can also apply to those who are already married. Hopefully this partial guide has given you some inspiration for what to look for on the first 3-4 dates, or what questions to ask on the first 3 or 4 dates. Which are your opinions regarding the compatibility with your partner? Let me know in the comments section below. Subscribe and follow me on my YouTube channel because I'll continue this series of videos about the principles of a healthy, lasting love relationship with such amazing practical advices. So watch my future videos. My personal advice: be unique, be special, be different, so that you make the person you are dating with, that you are married with, insatiable for you. My love for you, insatiable. If you subscribe to my channel, you will motivate me to create videos with even better content. So please, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Alice, the key of your relationship. Like and share my video to people whom I need it. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I can't wait to see you in my future videos. Kisses! Goodbye!